Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Snow White. Snow White was known throughout the village for her love of nature and her magical green thumb. She could make the most beautiful flowers bloom and grow the tastiest vegetables in her garden. One sunny morning, Snow White decided to plant some special vegetables in her garden. She carefully placed tiny seeds into the rich soil and whispered kind words to them. To her surprise, the seeds sprouted into colorful and enchanted vegetables. There were carrots that sparkled like jewels, tomatoes that shone like rubies, and cucumbers that glistened like emeralds. Word of Snow White's magical garden spread throughout the village, and soon, people from all around came to see her incredible vegetables. They marveled at the vibrant colors and tasted the most delicious salads and soups made from Snow White's garden. Snow White happily shared her enchanted vegetables with everyone, and her kindness made her beloved by all. One day, a wicked sorceress named Malice heard about Snow White's magical garden. Malice was known far and wide for her greed and selfishness, and she couldn't resist the thought of having such incredible vegetables all to herself. Under the cover of night, Malice snuck into Snow White's garden and used her dark magic to steal all the enchanted vegetables. She packed them into a hidden bag and disappeared into the shadows. When Snow White woke up the next morning and saw her garden empty, she was heartbroken. She knew she had to find out who had stolen her precious vegetables. With the help of her forest friends, Snow White followed the trail of shimmering dust left behind by the enchanted vegetables. It led her to a dark and eerie forest, where she discovered the wicked sorceress Malice. Snow White confronted her and demanded that she return the vegetables to their rightful place. Malice, feeling cornered, hesitated for a moment. But then, she saw the goodness and kindness in Snow White's eyes and heart. She realized that there was more to life than greed and selfishness. Slowly, Malice returned the stolen vegetables to Snow White's garden, apologizing for her actions. Snow White forgave Malice, and the two of them became friends. Malice decided to use her magical powers for good, helping Snow White tend to her garden and making it even more beautiful. The village rejoiced as the enchanted vegetables once again filled Snow White's garden, and everyone lived happily ever after. And so, the story of Snow White and her magical garden became a legend in the village, teaching all who heard it about the power of kindness and the importance of sharing the gifts of nature with others. Snow White's garden continued to flourish, and her heart remained as pure and beautiful as the enchanted vegetables she grew.